Ladies and gentlemen, hi. How many times has that little one word started something really important? I'm trying to do that right here. What we're doing here is a creative database. And I don't care if you're photogenic. I don't care if you're big, tall, short, fat, ugly, or what. If you've got a creative mind, I'm going to make you an offer. We're going to have a round table script writers meeting. And everybody's going to take one character. And they will have that character deep in their soul. And they will know that character inside and out. And we will sit down once a week probably. Could be more often than that. And you will know that character. And you would know what that character would say. And we're going to sit down and we're going to try this. I know this is not the way it's done. But this is what we're going to try. So I don't care if you're a woman and you want to be Marshall Dredd or whatever, and you want to get to know that character. You're going to know that character's shoe size, character, everything. Even though it's a fictional character, you're going to know it in your soul. When we're sitting there at the round table and we got 6 different characters, then you're going to know what your character would say. The way it'll work, we'll go over the story for that episode. And everybody will know the general story. And as we go through the stages of the story, then each person will know, if that happened, I know what he would say. All right, let's just use the word preacher. I'm the preacher, all right? You're writing the preacher's part. And you know the preacher would say this. You're absolutely sure this is what the preacher would say. He would not say, hell no. He would say this. And then that's when you speak up and you say, okay, this is what the preacher would say. And we all say, okay, yeah, we'll go with that. And then we sit down and we record the script and have it written. Okay, now this is what you got to think. No, you've never done anything like this before. But in the back of your mind, you always wanted to. And like I say, it could be makeup. You want to be involved in makeup, that's fine. But this script writing thing is for people who have a really creative mind. And we're not interested in any bullshit artists. I can assure you that any arrogant prima donnas won't be here 5 minutes. Just remember, you don't know until you try. But if you want to try, we're going to give you that opportunity. And it's going to be real simple. We're in downtown Anniston. This is not any kind of city project. Now we are doing a lot of things with Anniston101.com online radio station. If you have that niche or that creativity, what we're offering here is creative across the board. You know how to make costumes, boom, you're in costumes. You want to do makeup, boom, your makeup. This is a real opportunity, and that's what it's intended to be. And we're going to work within our community and expand it. So I mean, if you're in Gadsden and you want to be in it, that's no problem. It's up to you to drive down here, but you know, no more often than we're talking about. What else is there to do in this community? And come and strum after work and make some new friends. But think about this. I need script writers now. We are ready to do Zombie Mountain, Alabama, which is the pilot film. It will be followed up by Zombie Marshals. Zombie Marshals will be a continuous episode. If you were in one last week or 2 weeks later, you want to be on another one, like I say, we shoot on the weekends. It's not a problem for work. Now, to say that we have a budget for this would be a stretch of the imagination. Now, we hope to get some sponsors for different episodes, and that'll help some. But about all we're going to be able to do is pay your gas and your food. Now, if that's a turnoff to you, you weren't a player anyway. But if you can get discovered right here, when we got producers coming in from LA and everywhere else, and they're going through Zombie Marshals Posse, and I like this guy's look, or I like her look, and you even got an audio recording on there. I like the way they sound. And you people that are really serious about getting into movies or acting or radio, I mean, you'll get credits. You know, that's That's why people get in these low-budget films, is for the credits and the experience they get. And so that's pretty simple. Now, like I said, ZombieMarshalPosse.com. There will be several levels of membership for the Zombie Marshal Posse. One will include a photo ID, and you're invited to different events. Some of the top level, you'll be invited to all the events. You'll be invited to the Marshals having lunch at Modest Pizza, because we're recommending Modest Pizzas on Addison 101 radio station. There will be several levels of membership for the Zombie Marshal Posse. One will include a photo ID, and you're invited to different events. Some of the top level, you'll be invited to all the events. You'll be invited to the Marshals having lunch at Modest Pizza, because we're recommending Modest Pizzas on Addison 101 radio station. And you're invited. You get an invitation to have lunch with the Marshals. So be one of the first to come and sign up. Online, of course. You know how it is, after you take advantage of an opportunity and establish yourself, that's a lot like being a seated player in a basketball game. You know, if you've already turned the ear of our group and we're listening to you, it's going to be harder for anybody else to knock you off your chair if you're the one doing this character, or you're the one that has this idea, or you have the radio show that you want to do. And we need a hot weather girl too. Now let me explain that to you. A hot weather girl. I mean exactly what I said. This is not a community-backed organization. We're not politically correct. You want politically correct, go to Washington. And you won't find it there either, but you're not going to find it here. But just to be clear, when I say a hot woman, I want a hot woman. I want a woman that looks so good that people would watch her weather report on a clear day. They're not worried about it. They want to hear her smile, her laugh, and watch her as she points at the weather map. There's nothing on it. It's clear skies across the board, but she'll make you laugh. And you'll enjoy it, and you'll get some good information out of it too. Our weather girl will be doing the weather, not just here. There's an earthquake in Nicaragua. She's going to have the information. Now, September the 13th, this year, like less than a month away, we're having the River Rat Race. September the 13th, less than a month away, we're having the River Rat Race. You get in the creek with an inner tube, you cross the finish line, you win $1,000. Pretty simple. FloatingFun.net is the floating organization that we are associated with for the race. That's FloatingFun.net. That is the organization that's handling the race. River Rat Race, September the 13th, right here by I-20, less than a half mile off I-20 at East Tobogga, no, the Munford exit, less than a half mile off I-20. So wherever you're at, come on, have a good time. We're going to have music, we have barbecue, and we're going to have a race. The prize is $1,000. We may have a first and second, but right now it's one man takes it all. So you might want to go out and run that little creek and find the shortcuts and the deep spots and the shallow spots, because it's a real race. It's not a 40-yard sprint, folks. This is going to be at least a 2-hour race, and maybe longer than that. But it's fun. The creek is not but about 1.5 feet deep in most places, and it's really a comfortable trip. I took it myself. So enjoy some of life. Come listen to the music, enjoy some barbecue, and watch the race. One other note on Zombie Marshals Posse. That's where you get information. The members of this website are going to get an email. Well, we're having River Rat Race on the 13th. We had Jonathan East played here last Thursday night. People stopped on the road behind Popeyes and got out of their car and listened to him. He's really good, and he'll be here again. But you're not going to know about it if you're not a member of Zombie Marshal Posse. What does it cost? Doesn't cost you anything. You bring your beer, cooler, your drink, throw it in the cooler, make some new friends. Any local musicians that want to be heard, you can come and play. We got an open mic most nights. Come enjoy the place. Come enjoy meeting new people and make a difference and be heard. If you're terrible, we're going to tell you, man, you really just need to practice some more. But at the same time, if you're really good, then we're going to help you be heard. We're going to do a YouTube. We're going to live stream most of our music so people can watch you in California. So we're here to help in a lot of different creative avenues. So pull this website up. It's not just about the Zombie Marshals. It's about creativity in Anniston, Alabama, which hadn't had any since about 1910. One other thing, we are not a business. You cannot buy ice here. We don't sell anything. You come, you throw your drink in a cooler, you sit down, you shake hands with people, you make some new friends, listen to some great music, and if you want to tip the band to help pay for them so there'll be somebody next week, then please do. So remember, Anniston101.com, online radio. The main core is singles and what's going on, giving single people something to do and tell them what is going on. We're going to go to festivals. We're going to have singles late lunch at 2. But you're not going to know about it if you're not a member of Zombie Marshals Posse. So please understand, this is a lot more than just about being in a movie. This is about making a difference in your society. So think it over, pull it up, call, ask any questions. My phone number's on the front page, Anniston101.com. And we are sponsoring a lot of different avenues that you can show your creativity. So thank you very much.